It's Handy Hacks with the Bionic Man.
In this episode, we're going to take a look at a higher ticket item that I found really helpful, the lift chair. When I first was talking with my mom explaining the details and benefits of a lift chair for me to use at home, she paused for a moment and said, "You remember where I live?" Lots of people here at friends' homes have those kinds of chairs. She was 89 at the time, and 4 years later, we did end up getting her one when she was having more and more difficulty getting up from the chair in her apartment. While the vast majority of lift chair customers are elderly, many younger people with mobility and other challenges can benefit as well. There's always the need to weigh the pros and cons of using assistive devices, the use it or lose it for keeping your body in the best shape possible. With a lift chair, rising to your feet is easier and safer while providing you with greater independence. On the flip side, you lose the benefit of the exercise and body movement. In my situation, the range of motion loss in my knees, even after replacement, meant that the force of getting up and down was being borne by my shoulders, elbows, and wrists. While walking on your hands is possible for some, it's not how the human body is supposed to work. To help getting up and down, I found higher chairs to sit in at the table in my office. We also constructed a custom raised platform under the love seat in our family room to raise the height of the seat. Big thanks to Andrew. We now call it our stadium seating. I was advised by an orthopedic shoulder doctor to have someone lift me up each time I needed to get up to avoid further damage to my joints. My wife and son graciously did this for me for about a year. At this point, getting a lift chair was a big step forward for me in terms of independence and also taking the load off my family, who were hoisting me up more than a dozen times a day. After some extensive online research, the chair line that consistently got top marks and fit best with my needs was Golden Technologies. They also had an authorized dealer here in Central Ohio where I could actually sit in several models to see which one worked best. Some places here in town had 1 or 2 chairs to try, but R&JMedical had 5 or 6 chairs, which was great. I'm a big believer in buying local if possible, and actually being able to see how you fit in a lift chair is really important. The staff at R&J were very helpful in the fitting process. Their prices were competitive as well. Buying online can sometimes get you the best price, but the store delivery and setup in my home and service later on, if necessary, provides real long-term value. One of the fit issues that's critical to me is how my ankles lie when the chair is reclined. If they hang off too far, there isn't proper support, and gravity pulls down on my feet and my ankles can become extremely sore. I opted for infinite positioning rather than the 2 or 3 position models. I had the budget for the extra cost, and it provides much more flexibility for the long term. It's very helpful for surgery recovery when icing is necessary, and I use it for therapeutic elevation, feet above heart, when adding in some pillows to help reduce fluid on my ankles. Many elderly people need a lift chair near the end of their life and use it for a few years. I've been using mine for 5 years already, and hopefully we'll be able to use it for 20 plus more years. The chair is very comfortable and looks great in my family room. It looks pretty much like a typical recliner, but has the added lift feature. There are some large pockets on either side, too. The chair has a battery backup in case the power goes out, a 3-year warranty on electrical parts, and a lifetime warranty on the chair frame, lift frame, and recline mechanism. It's also built in the USA. For this episode, the Golden Technologies MaxiComfort PR713 Pub Lift Chair is my pick for giving me that extra lift that I need and gets the Bionic Man's Handy Hack seal of approval. FYI, just checked the Golden website and this exact model is no longer listed, but there are a number of comparable models that are available in the MaxiComfort series.